Hi YouTube, it's Allison, VSG Allison, coming at you really late. I did not do a week 6 update. I have just been crazy busy at work, and actually I ended up delaying my chemo from last Monday the 16th to last Wednesday the 18th, which was my 6-week surgeversary or anniversary, whatever. And then I just was busy. I had my son's 4th birthday party this weekend and 50 people coming to my house, so I didn't have a whole lot of time last week. And then today I was supposed to go to Houston. My video seems off. I was supposed to go to Houston today for work, and we're on the plane. Keep in mind, we're all travel agents, and work-sponsored trip, and on the plane, got up at 3 o'clock this morning to get ready and leave my house at 4:15 for the airport for my 6 a.m. flight. Sitting on the airplane at 6 and mechanical. So we sat about a half hour, so not too bad. They finally come on and say, oh, there's an extreme delay, so we're going to deplane everybody. Okay, fine. Well, the extreme delay was like 11 o'clock. We wouldn't have gotten into Houston until, 1-ish. And we were supposed to, leave at 6, land at 8:15. We had meetings scheduled nonstop from as soon as we landed at the airport at 8:15 till 3:30. We had an hour and a half break till 5, then had to meet for drinks and dinner, and then meetings all day tomorrow until like 3:30, and then fly home. Well, they just canceled the whole trip since today was going to be pretty much a waste. So they said we'll just reschedule for first quarter of 2014. So fine, whatever. So I get to get off work early today since I was at the airport so nice and early. And as you can see, my new hair, I did end up losing my hair. I shaved my head last Friday. So this is one of my mini wigs, but it's a, this side's short. This doesn't have anything long over here. Just a little earpiecey thing here. And then this side's just the long kind of, stacked bob in the back, if you can see. But anyways, it looks cute. Maybe next week I'll wear my red one for you guys. But yeah, at least you actually get to see me in some makeup and a wig on. Anyways, so let me get to the numbers, and I'll quit babbling. Last week, let's hit that first. So, on the last recorded weigh-in that I did with you guys was on October 9th, and my weight was 222.9. So then last Wednesday when I weighed in, I was 220.6. So that was a loss between those weeks. Week 5 to 6 was a 2.3 loss. I was happy with that, of course. And then this week, this morning I weighed in before I left for the airport, and I was 217.3, so that was a loss of 3.3 pounds from last Wednesday to this Wednesday. So I'm happy. I'm not making my goal this month. I wanted to lose 4 pounds a week. I wanted to hit 16 pounds this month for a goal for my cruise that I leave on a week from today. About this time next week, I will be sitting at the airport waiting for my plane. So anyways, so happy with the numbers. What did that, anyways, whatever the total is. So I'm down to 217.3. Super happy with that. Couldn't be more excited, I guess. And then the things that I want to talk about, because I do have a few, so I had to write down stuff. Yeah, for the last 2 weeks, and I know other people have talked about this, when you happen to stop, I was, when I'm at home, I see myself, I'm like, oh gosh, I'm looking thinner, I can see it, but then I'm at a store and I'm walking to the store, and you walk by a window or a mirror or whatever, and you happen to catch a glimpse of yourself, and I still see myself, at 252 pounds. I don't see myself any skinnier. I still think I look huge and fat, and then I get all discouraged again. So I know it's just, you're used to seeing yourself bigger. I haven't, once I get below 203, I haven't been below 203 for, 5 or 6 years. So I'm getting close. So that's just a hard thing to Oh, my computer just went away. Sorry. So that's a hard thing to get used to, seeing yourself in a mirror when I'm out in public. NSV. I finally have had one that I can actually comment on, because clearly I wear too much stretchy waistband stuff. I work from home. I live in running shorts and yoga pants in the winter. So my yoga pants that I wore 35 pounds ago still fit. I'm still wearing them. They're not like they're falling off of me. However, my dress pants that I have on right now are falling off of me. I bought these back in May for a business meeting that I had in Chicago in May, and I didn't realize how big they were. They are extremely large, and talk about a droopy butt. Anyways, but I tried on some shorts for my cruise that I have not worn for since March of 12, so year and a half-ish. Totally fit. I didn't have a major muffin top going over the edge. I was super stoked about that because there's 3 pairs. They're extra large shorts from Old Navy. They're like, I don't want to say linen, but they're kind of like a linen short. So anyways, I'm super excited about that. So I'm taking all 3 pairs of those on my trip next week. And then obviously another NSV were the pants that I'm wearing today. I had to wear a fat sucker with those. I'm talking the girdle, the eye and hook girdles, and a pair of Spanx when I wore these pants back in May. They are a size 20 from Coldwater Creek. I refused to buy a bigger size than 20. I definitely needed a 22 to be comfortable. They're 20 now. Let me see if I can show you guys. Ow, that was my knee. Let's see if we can get this. Excuse my messy kitchen behind me. And so if I stand back, and I will, I'm just trying to lift them up. So if you can kind of see, I mean that's a lot of room in my pants. So anyways, but yeah, this is this top is let's see if I can point down. This top is from Kohl's, and this is an extra large. But it's just a flowy button-up top type of thing. So anyways, other than that, so I was super excited about that with my pants. Yay. Saw my doctor last Tuesday for my 6-week post-op. He's totally happy with my results and says I'm doing fine, and I don't have to see him again until January, so another 3 months. So he was totally happy about that. I did have a family get-together 2 weeks ago on a Friday, so it would have been right after my last recorded weigh-in, so like October, whatever it was, 11th, I think. Anyways, I ended up bringing shrimp cocktail because they were ordering pizza. I had no pizza, I had no dessert. I ate my shrimp cocktail, so I did super good with that. Only 2 people commented on my weight loss. My niece, and she's like 24. My son's going to be in her wedding next year. She's like, oh my God, how much weight have you lost? And I'm like 25 pounds. And then my brother-in-law, who I hadn't seen either, was in from California. He couldn't believe how much weight I lost. So it was good hearing it from people. Other people have not made any comments, so it's like whatever. So that was fun. It's also nice. I did wear my little fat sucker today to the airport just because I like everything to look smooth. Didn't need it to fit in my pants, but I don't like to have the roll over on my pants. And that fits so much better than usual, which was really nice. So so that fit totally good. Okay, so that's last week. This week we had my son's 4th birthday party on Sunday here at our house. We rented a humongous bounce house with a slide. I had 13 4-year-olds running around, 13 3- and 4-year-olds were running around, and actually a couple of 2-year-olds running around here. And that was busy. I did the walking tacos in the bag. So I took taco meat, black beans, some cheese, a little bit of sprinkled cheese, sour cream, and some salsa. I mixed it up, and that's what I ate. So that went fine. I was kind of bad because I got like little cheesecake bites for some of the adults instead of the birthday cake that I got for the kids. And I did have 2 of those. Actually, I had 2 Sunday, and I had 2 Monday as well. I haven't been eating much. I'll get into that in a minute. But I'm not going to beat myself up over it. it is what it is. But I clearly cannot, my computer keeps getting turned off. I clearly can't keep that stuff in the house, because I also did, the little treat bags for the kids. And I put candy in there. I had Kit Kats and Snickers and Starbursts. I ate a Snickers, and I'm talking just the fun size ones, the little ones. I ate a Snickers, that went down fine. How scary is that? And then today I had leftover Kit Kats, and I ate 2. They're going in the trash. Because clearly, if I can eat them still, they shouldn't be around, and I know I shouldn't be eating them. But that brings me to the point, I've had this growth on my tongue at least a month. It was there when I had my PET scan back in the middle of September 16th. It was there, but you couldn't see it. I could feel it, like if I went to go lick my finger to turn a page in a book or a magazine, I could feel it, but you couldn't see it. Well, then it started to get a little bigger, and you could kind of see it. Pointed it out to my oncologist. They thought, oh, maybe it's like a cold sore that you get on your mouth, but it was on my tongue instead. I've never had a cold sore in my life. So I'm like, okay, fine. So we did antiviral drugs. Didn't do anything. And I keep bumping it with my toothbrush, and it makes it bleed. And it bleeds and bleeds and bleeds and bleeds and bleeds. Anyways, so this last Monday when I went to go have chemo, I was talking to my oncologist, and he says, why don't we send you to see an ENT? Well, they actually were able to get me in yesterday. And he said, oh, I just think it's a granuloma, which is a generic term for, it's a nodule of some kind. They don't know what it is. But they're not concerned that it's cancer. They just don't know what it was. He's like, we could go ahead and remove it here in the office today, or we could sedate you and put you under. I'm like, I don't want to be sedated. I've had a lot of surgeries. I don't need to be sedated. I'm like, just take it off. Holy crap. That hurt like no other. I was almost in tears on my driving home from the doctor's office yesterday. I could not believe how bad that hurt. You can't see it. I've got stitches in my tongue. Get over here. I'm talking to my dog, sorry. I seriously never knew that it could be that much pain. I mean, it was fine when he numbed it. That was not fun when he numbed my tongue. But God, it wore off. I left the doctor. I popped my stitches while I was still in the doctor's office, so they had to get more suction out, stop the bleeding, get stitches back in there again. Still numb, so I was all good. Well, this ENT is right by Trader Joe's. So I'm like, oh, I'm going to stop at Trader Joe's and get some things I've seen, like K-Star talk about online. I got those shrimp skewers, and I was going to get the chicken skewers, and then I got their cioppino that they have. By the time I was done in there, so half hour after I left the doctor's office, I was seriously in so much pain, I was almost crying. And I am a tough cookie. I have been through a lot, and not bragging, but I am a tough cookie. I had to come home and take a double amount of pain pills that I had for my VSG. I'm like, what is up with that? And that made it feel better. And then I also have an oral rinse that numbs your mouth when you get mouth sores from chemo, because I get those all the time from the chemo I'm on. So that did help, but it still hurts really bad. I still feel like I'm talking funny. I can feel the stitches on the roof of my mouth, and it's driving me crazy. So that's that. They're testing it. I mean, they're going to send it in for pathology, but it hurts. It still hurts today. So that's my story. My God, I'm almost at 14 minutes. I never talked this long. So I appreciate everybody that's lasted this long through my video, and I'm babbling and carrying on. But I know there's some other stuff I wanted to talk about, but I can't think of it right now. So I'll have to write it down. And I will be making a video next Wednesday on the 30th before I leave on my 19-day vacation. I am going to have internet access on the boat. I'm going to buy minutes so we can try and Skype with my husband. Since he's not going, it's just me and my son and my mom. And then we have to try to Skype with my dad as well, because he's in Arizona, and my mom will be with me. So anyways, thanks, y'all. I hope everybody's having a great week, and toodaloo. See y'all later. Thanks for watching. Bye.